That was the most wonderful Argentine tango I think we've seen.
I'll keep it short. Dance of the night. Congratulations.
I love that you still got the hats on. Love it.
Basically, this is a homage to Madonna, the cone.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Oh, sorry.
I already told him.
If we were doing Madonna, of course, this would be perfect. I can only imagine it's what Madonna would want.
Yes. Congratulations on your
you.
Argentine tango. Your highest score so far.
I know.
Yeah, all the effort was worth it. What emotions kicked in for you afterwards?
I think we had to chat about this before. Because the lift didn't go, my heel got caught in my dress, and which I had to pull away, which meant I was quite far back, and I don't know how he did this. It was like he managed to get me up in the air, and then I think we both just galvanised. I was like, OK, if he can deadlift me, I'm gonna...
We've got to do this.
I'm like, OK, I've got to bring my absolute A game. This man has just gone... and I was like, OK, this is on. And I felt like we just became... It was quite surreal, actually.
Yeah, it was me and you in the bubble.
Yeah, it was the most focused I think I've ever been in my whole life.
We were very moving as one.
Yeah, it was really intense. And by the end, I was just like,
Well, you said it was going to be intense.
Yeah.
You know, and delivering that dance, I mean, the training put you through the ringer. Why?
Because it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's just, you're just kicking yourself. You're either kicking yourself or you're kicking the other person.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm full of bruises and little,
Me too.
Your heel are very sharp.
I know.
Like,
I mean, I don't know what to say because you're being told to kick as hard as you can, and then if you miss...
Yeah, and I can guarantee that you did. I mean...
He's got the proof.
You're having
Yeah.
a bad day, you're like, I'm so sorry.
I said, don't worry, just go for it.
Yeah.
You follow my advice.
She went for it.
And
Beautiful.
also, it's the lifting, because you did keep saying to me in rehearsal, if you don't push back down, I'm going to have to hoik you up. So the ribs, it's brutal. But it's the most amazing feeling. It's an incredible dance to do. I absolutely loved it. It was amazing.
It was worth it, yeah?
Yeah, completely. A million times worth
And
it.
Vito, we need to talk about Sarah's compass on the axis. That move was so beautiful. How does she pick up these difficult positions?
This was not easy because, you know, usually the Argentine tango is made on the A-frame, but in our Argentine tango with Leandro and Maria, we work on 3 different frame positions. We had like A-frame, vertical, and away from each other, like a V, like Vito. You know, frame. I wanted to say this so much. So, we
I
were
kept
like...
calling it the peel. He was like, I think you mean Vito. And I was like, I mean Vito.
Yeah, what is the peeling? You want to say be like Vito, no? So we were really working. By the transition, you know, from one position to another, constantly changing, was very challenging.
Yes.
It was difficult to get, but, you know, it's got like that kind of stuff, you know, that once you learn, you like, you know, like math. That I never understand math, but in case I understand math, I will enjoy math, you know? It's the same thing, mathematics.
Yeah, I understand. That was like algebra
What about,
for
and
me.
in case you don't know what maths means, Fleur, it's short for mathematics.
Yes, okay.
We've all
Thank you very
learned
much.
something today. Thank you, Vito.
Now, Vito, you do love to push boundaries, and that wasn't like a traditional Argentine tango that we've seen on the show before. How exciting was it to experiment?
You know that I don't like, you know, to follow, let's say, the ordinary rules.
Yes.
You know? So what you do, first you need to learn the rules to break it after.
Oh.
You know? So we went like a bit against, you know, what is the flow of the classical Argentine tango, because I felt like this is a very specific, particular and characteristic one. And we want to make sure that every single part of it has to represent, no? So everything what people would expect from a normally Argentine tango was not expectable. You know what I mean?
It wasn't expectable.
No, another word that we can all learn from.
Yes, I didn't.
Oh, it doesn't exist in English.
Not really, no. But that's never stopped you before, Vito, so we won't worry about it. But we've got to give massive credit to Maria and Leandro.
Oh,
yes.
Oh,
amazing.
How
We all
incredible
love Maria
vision.
and Leandro, don't we?
they're just like the next level of human being. They're like a separate species. I mean, they're so incredible. And they were so brilliant, weren't they? I mean, they're just...
Well, I mean, that dance of the night sees you through to Icons Week. And before we chat about that, let's hear from another musical icon.
Journey.
Wow!
Heather small.
Thank you so much.
So cool.
Oh, she's amazing. She's amazing. That's so lovely.
Well, I mentioned it earlier. On Saturday, you're going to be dancing and cha-cha-cha to
Yes.
this. Earlier,
Yeah.
the cones.
Yeah.
I mean, how does it feel to be dancing to such an iconic
it
artist?
feels pretty special. I mean, Madonna, come on.
Yeah.
She is the original icon, surely. She's just amazing.
She's the queen, you know. We want to
Yeah.
represent Madonna,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
You know that Madonna is like original Italian as well.
Oh, of course. There we go. Always finds a connection. Always finds a connection.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, she is,
And
isn't she?
also, talking about this cha-cha-cha, you know, because I went all through my research and the song has been going out on the 1989, I did a research about the competition of Latin ballroom cha-cha-cha in the 80s.
Oh.
And our routine is made with that steps.
Wow.
That's exciting.
know, I love
Because if
that.
we have to do, we want to do, you know,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I want
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
represent.
I love that.
I love that Sarah's face is like, wow, he actually does research. I love it. There's method to this. Yeah.
Actually quite clever. For all of this, he's quite a bright boy.
He is. I can't wait to see your cones this
Oh,
weekend
yeah,
on the
yeah.
dance floor. It's Sarah and Vito.